Hello everyone, welcome back to the NGS Storm Div Qualifier number 3. We've got Anti-Clown Association versus Imagine coming up here for your semifinals match. I'm gonna let them know we're ready. We're gonna pop right on over to those map selections right now before we get into the draft. We had the coin toss won by Anti-Clown Association. They've opted for first pick, giving map pick over to Imagine. The map bans for this series, Alterac and Dragonshire, banned out by Imagine. Volskaya and Braxis taken away by ACA. We're going to kick things off on Towers of Doom. Let's jump straight into this. For those of you just joining, by the way, my name is Jazzalene. Goon is here casting with me this evening. I appreciate you coming to help out.
What up? Glad to be here.
Oh.
I think the wrong team. Yeah,
Maybe they had
team is first pick. It's fine. Free W.
Yeah, they just had the first pick set to the wrong team. I'm sure Imagine was fine with having map and first pick. Mistakes happen. It's all good. Yeah, go check out Goon's channel. You can find him at GoonGGWP on Twitch and Twitter.
True, and Instagram.
For those that don't know you, Goon, because there might be a few coming in from Aragon's channel, why don't you let chat know who you are?
I'm Goon. I am the owner of Wild Heart Esports. I like to play HOTS. I like to talk about HOTS. I've been doing hot stuff for a long time. I like to play other games too. I like to play, lately has been Elden Ring and just chill. Elden Ring and chill. I like to play shooters as well, and I like to touch grass a lot. I like to be outside and do things. I do think that I do believe in the importance of having a balanced life between gaming and being outside and touching grass. I know there's people that don't like to do either, and I think that both can coexist in a healthy fashion. And but yeah, anyways,
what's the last thing you did to go out and touch some grass?
Today I actually went out to stretch my legs, drove out to a town that isn't too far from here, and tried to walk a trail that's over there, and took my dogs with me, got to touch grass and dirt. Didn't walk too much because I'm still a little sore, but yeah, that's what I did today. Nice little walk.
I haven't it's been so hot here, like consistently like up around 100 degrees here, and I just don't want to go out. I just don't do it. We'll go in the evenings.
Right.
We'll just go outside and play fetch with the dogs once it's cold enough. But that's pretty much it. I'm bringing the grass inside. I've been buying a lot of indoor plants.
Oh my god. I mean, hey, look, obviously, you know, out there in the heat, hot temperatures like that in the sun, you do need to take care of yourself and be safe and whatnot. But I still do think it's good for you to get out there and really like sweat it out and feel miserable and try to, like, you know, and just get a different appreciation for for life. I say that as someone who works outside in this sweltering heat and humidity for 12 to 14 hours a day. It really gets you thinking about all kinds of stuff.
That's just the heat stroke.
True, actually. That's what, or the mushrooms. I can't remember at this point.
Well, let's talk about what's going on with this draft. We have Diablo Blaze banned on the side of ACA. Imagine taking away the Junkrat and Lucio. They've started their draft off over on Imagine with the Hogger Sylvanas. And we're going to see ACA with the Brightwing, Dahaka, and Lunara. A lot of prioritization on those globals here for Towers of Doom.
Yeah. Both two globals for the side of ACA. So they're going to be looking to pressure top lane and or as well looking to invade as well with the Dahaka on the bottom side of the map. Sylvanas and Hogger, two solid, decent options available.
Not only that, but they have Lunara for that vision control as well. So, well, two globals, one in Brightwing, and that vision control, maybe looking to try and find some plays onto the offlaner on the side of Imagine. It's not going to be an easy gank if it's Hogger. He has a lot of tools to walk away, but it's still there. You know, it's always a good thing to be able to know where people are on the map so that you can do other things and know what you can and can't get away with.
Yep. Saw the Hammer Band coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And it as well. Johanna Deckard. Again, we're seeing a lot of Deckard here today. I don't know if I like it into Brightwing. Really, I don't.
What if he shuts down phase shifts?
With Emerald, that's probably what they're looking at. But
Yeah.
This is such a big Wombo style fight that Still Wild Listens is gonna get destroyed. Ooh. Yeah, and then you go Varian Taunt into Gleaming Blast, and something probably died. I will say Johanna's probably gonna be okay surviving through this as long as the Kanai, the Kanai cube, the level 7. I did say that reduces damage. Ooh, interesting. They go with the Medivh. Okay.
So I like this. The Medivh pickup is going to kind of mess with what they want. Look at all these. They just hit the swap buttons, and wherever they land, they land.
That's
They're
how
rolling the dice.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
No, the
I will say
Medivh-
they griefed themselves out of a qualifier one a week because of it, but they got Notori to carry today.
Oh, Vince is on the tank, so that kind of worked out.
True.
Looking at these drafts, what are you thinking? I'm a little bit concerned that there's, well, I was gonna say a little bit of lack of damage with just the Sylvanas. Medivh is going to be able to shut down like the taunt combos that you potentially see here, but then there's the Hoggers. I'm like, maybe they're okay, but it's not JTR on Hogger this time, so I don't know.
No. Offlane Hogger, yeah, we'll see what happens for sure. But you know, being able to, you can have that damage on Hogger, but then not have the Hogger in the 4-man for these burrows that come in, these digs that come into hot. That feels pretty bad. I would have almost liked to have seen just another offlaner, or something that can at least clear waves and put pressure onto what Diamond Hands. Yeah, I see Austin's. I got confused. Yeah, Diamond Hands has.
Go ahead and introduce these teams. You might be familiar with some of the names on the left-hand side if you follow CCL at all. Bit of a Frankenstein team happening over here, but we have Maka on the Dahaka, Notori playing Lunara, Got Filth on the Leeming, Kelsier on Brightwing, and Vince playing Varian.
Already a skirmish happening, not a single minion, not a single ability was cast onto a minion until just now. But it looks like Diamond Hands, or I'm sorry, ACA is, they're gonna get their wave cleared first and get started on this rotation. That's not what you want to see, especially when the variant isn't even like real yet.
I'm curious to see how I'm curious to see how they play this early game with the Varian. You know, sometimes you would see that invade onto camps with a Dahaka on your global, but Varian not really being a hero until 4. You might just see it traded out.
The minion wave. Oh no, they're so behind on this clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be a pretty. I mean, Varian isn't really any threat either. I mean, it's a Sylvanas Medivh. You're not gonna die. You're gonna be okay. And they can threaten this. Look, they can sit here and stall this out, get their camp, and if they get a burrow from the Dahaka as well, this could be. They're just gonna give it up. Okay.
Hogger's hovering around too, so even if they did want to burrow in, it's still going to be a 5v5, and you know, still waiting for Varian to come online. And Tori getting incredibly low face shift coming in from Kelsier to keep him up though.
Level 4 coming on, about to be here soon.
Sapper is doing a ton of work. Portal drop to try and engage here. Nothing really found off of it. They're going to look to try and walk their Sappers in return. See if they can find it. Medivh kind of scouting out where Nintori and Kelsier are on that Lunara Brightwing. Leaving not the best wave clear or camp clear here to stall these from walking in, but it doesn't matter. They're kind of stepping up here and holding the line for that camp, and none of those sappers will walk into the wall of ACA.
It's kind of weird. I figured one of them would have picked up Chromie over the Lee.
Joanna's in trouble.
Yeah, that's a big Johanna. Bloop. I thought it would have been a Chromie, because at least Chromie can wave clear, and still does kind of the similar function that Li Ming does. But we'll go Li Ming instead. Probably a for fun hero pick for Gottfeld, or for whoever was gonna land on that hero. Got the potion to shielding. This is also the Sapphire. Zadie needs to be careful. She steps up. Okay.
Go forth and claim the altars in my name. The Raven
Kelsier going for the channel here.
demands
Portal
it.
is dropped. Let's see if there's interrupt. There we go. Medivh stepping forward. Taunt comes out. Adds that shield and potions now from Zadie as well. Meanwhile, in top, they've put quite a bit of resources up there to contest the right-hand altar. Li Ming and Dahak are up there, so this makes it a 4v3 in bottom. And Tori chunked out, already had the phase shift in from Kelsier. Zadie's trying to step forward to get a little bit more damage. They're dropping the portal to try and go for the chase on Lunara, but they're not able to finish her off. And now Maka coming in with Dahaka using that burrow to even out this fight.
Li Ming still up there bullying the Hogger, unable to capture that shrine. My goodness, Gottfeld was baiting! He was baiting out of his mind. Oh my lord.
Li Ming, this is rough.
Let
One
it
wrong
go.
step and Fatal Rampage goes down, so he's gonna hurt. That altar will go over. We're gonna find the pick onto Joanna in bottom. Phase shift coming out once again onto Nintori. This is gonna be 3 altar phase here for Anti-Clown Association.
That's a 3 altar channel. Pretty insane. Pretty insane. Camps are up for both teams. Curious to see if ACA looks for the invade and tries to capitalize on the globals and take both of them. It would be very, very curious to see how this pans out. Virtuoso sniffing around, looking to see what's going on here. Maybe pinging the team. Hey, come help me out here. Let's do this. Here's Vince.
Zadie eating an orb from Li Ming. We have Breakwood on the flank getting polymorphed, using those Haunting Wave to reposition. This is a 5v4 now with that dig. Nice drag onto the Joanna. Portals drop for Virtuoso. Doesn't bother clicking and instead walks away. The camp goes over to the side of Anti-Clown Association, but Vince is not done. Goes in for the taunt onto Breakwood, but the shield from Medivh keeping her up for the time being. Those sappers, though, going to walk in, finish off the wall in bottom. Take a little bit off this fort as well. Look at Gottfeld's positioning.
It's able to be there. There's no one to threaten that. There's no, spooky main tank. Not until level 10 anyways. Oh, they're going deep for this. They want this. They're looking at Breakwood where no taunt required just yet. Ooh, Lunara confirming that kill. Johanna ends up going down, but so does Li Ming. JTR losing his stacks. Goes back, has to respawn. There's a phase shift coming on the Vince there to be able to sustain. Zadie trying to dodge this drag. Should be, oh, nice isolation.
Oh, poor Zadie.
Oh, what? They let her walk away. Wow, there's a taunt and there's a kill. All right, maybe not.
She's taking the quick route home for more mana.
Yeah. Forced the tap. Thought she got away and then ends up dying.
Bottom fort goes over to the side of Anti-Clown Association, and so do the altars here. 40-23 in core shots in favor of ACA. They've got a siege camp over here to work on if they want to do that, and Tori's going to start that up now. The rest of the team looks like they want to hold on to this bottom fort. Can't say I blame them. There's the taunt out onto Breakwood. No damage around to follow up off of it, though. We're going to see Breakwood using her trait to shut down this structure to try and take back this bottom bell tower. Portal out here. Let's see if they go for the engage onto the back line, but it looks like it's just a for fun.
I would like to see them just put damage there onto the variant. Like, hey, okay, he taunted. Instead of running away, just like turn around and put damage. Okay, you force a face shift, but at least instead of you running away against them, he's the one running away and you force defensives. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if they can get this fort back.
There's the mind control onto Lunar. Let's see if they have the damage to follow it up. Lunar will fall. Stay a while and listen coming out from Zadie on that Decker Cane. Got Filth getting a little bit chunked out, but they put some nice damage out onto Imagine in return. Once again, Varian stepping up. No fear here. Goes for the taunt, but no follow-up. Shield to come out to protect Breakwood. They're going to portal in. Looking at Got Filth. JTR taking it, but ending up eating a tower shot of damage. Phase shift in to keep Vince up here, and this bottom fort will be continued to be held by the side of Anti-Clown Association.
It's still in decent shape too, so there's a lot that Imagine has to do to be able to get to that fort and bring it back.
In the meantime, ACA about to hit their level 13s, full level up right now on Imagine. A lot that they need to try and close that gap out on experience. And we're going to see the altar secured here. 5 shots into the core of Imagine. 40-18 now.
Oh, Godfield trying to make the read there onto the Haunting Wave. The mind control does whiff. And we're back here again. Fort is just a little bit lower. Do we see the ults come out here? Ooh, there's a lot of damage coming out. Oh, everyone's so low on Imagine. Yeah, the double global's really impressive here.
Vince going in on Virtuoso. Again, not really much that you're going to see a Varian Brightwing do into a Joanna, but going to step forward and actually look for the members of Anti-Clown Association. Breakwood with the mind control in the back line, shutting down the structure at the same time. We got the ley line coming out. Stay a while and listen to catch them on the way out. They're going to get the Brightwing. Vince also in trouble here, and Varian will fall. And Fort goes back over to the side of Imagine. 2-0 here in their favor. Fort resecured. Next two altars to come up are going to be in the top lane. We're going to see ACA going for the kill on the off laner in return here.
Yeah, that's pretty good little trade there. See if Imagine can get a fort or a channel here. Break.
Oh,
he's careful. Oh.
Oh, she turned back around to try and go for the mind control. Got Filth is really deep though, and he's going to fall for that greed. There's a drag onto Virtuoso. And Tori around for some damage, but it's not really enough to do much right now. They're just creating space. This is going to allow Brightwing and Varian to get back over here to contest this. It's a 4.
Yeah,
low
damage though. Low damage for Imagine. They're relying on the Medivh and the Hogger. Oh boy, there's drag misses. The ISO did come out. There's a Blessed Shield counter engage, but there's just no damage. Stay a while. Oh, a lot of counter synergies here, but they're gonna find some picks.
Yeah, mind control connects onto Haka to secure that kill. Hogger spinning into the back line, looking at Kelsier. See if they can find it. Kelsier getting incredibly low. Vince split off from the team now, alone on an island. Got Filth though, ready to come in and punish Breakwood once again. The phase shift's coming through here to keep Got Filth alive. Vince will fall, and that is right now 2 members down on the side of ACA for the one on Imagine. Let's see if they can get that channel now. Got Filth is still around. Look at this.
Oh, yep. Vince took Johanna to the grave with him.
Gothfilth is creating enough space here that Dahaka might be able to burrow in, and they could contest this once again.
Oh, yep. There's a burrow coming in.
Nice dodge on that drag, but the isolation comes out, connecting on a Breakwood. Leaping strikes from Nintori, and she will fall. Sylvanas down. Second leaping strike out onto Zadie for a little bit of extra damage, and Kelsier is going to start the channel on this objective. JTR coming in with the interrupt on Medivh, and Virtuoso is back up now. Varian on his way over, about to make this an uneven fight though.
Oh boy. Oh, Fatal Rampage! Where's the potion? No potion available. Goes down. Virtuoso as well. The face ship's able to channel completely. JTR's gonna get blasted. There's a actually got the stack, so okay defeat, I guess. Unfortunate. Under death zone. Okay, Maka looking for some kills. Doesn't find it. That's gonna be a dead Deckard Kane as well. 9 shots remaining. It's looking like a 40-0. It could be a 40-0 straight up. They're gonna save the boss for another channel here. They confirm mid. They'll get the two sappers bot side, confirm that as well, and probably go for the boss.
Now, obviously, there's a lot of experience over on the side of ACA in their players. How much of a draft diff do you think is happening here?
Use it well.
With that, you know, just that player diff already.
I'm gonna say that the engage coming out from Imagine is very low. They have to rely on these like heroics to find nice engages, and then even then, like, we're seeing a lot of counter synergies with how Leyline Steel works. They picked the Medivh to kind of deal with the pick style that Varian has, but it's not like they have to play that way. They haven't been playing that way. I just don't like how there isn't enough engage or enough damage coming out from Imagine to really deal with either, because they can't punish these failed taunt combos.
Yeah.
They can't.
Hogger looking at Got Phil. We have the face shift coming through here. It's gonna keep her alive. Leyline coming out though, connecting onto Brightwing. She's a bit caught out with that blink heal right out of there. Repositions her into a bit of a better spot. Fatal Rampage in that backline though. Taunt comes out onto JTR. Imagine in some trouble. Stay a while and listen in is going to come in to try and save the day, but Zadie is in deep here in enemy territory. Wow. She's able to make it through though. The shields, the heals connecting, and she's gonna walk away. Gotfeld on the flank, trying to finish some people off with those orbs. Fatal Rampage able to knock them back and walk away. This is just complete A-ramming here.
yeah. All random, all top objective. Arato. That's what it is. A-rato. Nice shield. Ooh, okay. Oh, the Leyline shield coming out.
Nobody wants to fall there. Fatal Rampage. There we go. He will be the first to go down, and this is going to be the rest of the team probably dropping like flies here as we see Deckard picked off. Breakwood in some trouble here. They get the counter kill onto Lunara. Breakwood actually running away. She might live. Vince doesn't want to let her out though. There we go. He finds it. 4 members down on the side of Imagine to the 1 on the side of ACA. There's the shot secured. And that is game number 1. 40-0 for ACA here.
Yeah. Low engage, right? There's low engage. You rely on the taunt, or the taunt comes out. Okay, maybe you throw a blessed shield afterwards, but the damage follow just wasn't there for Imagine. Even if they wanted to, once they tank the initial combo, what then?
That was kind of my concerns going into it. Is like, I know Hogger can put out that damage, but he's not going to be in the 4-man to kind of help kind of turn on to Varian and stuff like that. And whenever I feel Sylve is just your main damage dealer, she's not enough of a hyper carry. She can do a lot. There's a lot in her kit that is great to enable, but I never see her as like a solo damage dealer and come out in a good spot usually.
Yeah. Definitely. I wonder if like that Hogger, again, you flex the Hogger out and then you maybe get a different offlaner there. Maybe that's like, I don't know, a Sonya or something like that. So if you do get engaged on, you can just drop on somebody. Maybe instead of the Medivh, maybe that's a Maiev. So then you can containment disc, and then you can look to fight past and find the engages with just Maiev's kit. Hard to say, but it did feel like once they counter engaged and found the kills, okay, by that point Imagine had like no HP themselves, and they were going, and then you rely on Deckard to sustain a bunch of low HP people. So it's tough. Rhaegar was up. I'm trying to think of who else was up. that I would have looked at. It's weird. Like we're seeing people, we've been seeing the Lucio be banned. We're seeing the Brightwing priority, and then we're seeing Deckard being picked up. I like Deckard and all, but I don't know if that's necessarily the hero that you need to be using. What if that's just like a Stukov? Oh, but he doesn't have cleanse. Well, I mean, the same argument exists for Deckard.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe at least with the silence, you can look to disrupt any follow-up damage that's coming
Mm-hmm.
out. I don't know. It's tough.
It is.
I'm looking at the support pools. I think Anduin was banned.
Yeah, Anduin was banned and Lucio was banned out of all the supports.
Yeah.
We'll pop back on over to Goon and I. Next lobby is coming up here. So we'll get that map overlay updated for you guys. I'm going to let you know we're going for game number 2 of this best of 3 series. Winner of this will be moving on to take on we'll be moving on to the finals, and that'll be happening over on the Nexus Gaming series channel after this. Crush is over there casting this evening, so we'll see. Keep in mind too, I mean, ACA is not an easy team to beat. These guys have been playing in Storm Div for several seasons. They have
friends.
CC.
They're
They're friends.
for a long time.
They play together all the time. And they have CCL experience as well. So these are very, very high level players here. Who picked this map?
Looks like it was
ACA.
ACA. Yeah.
So we're going to be headed to Infernal Shrines here for game number 2. Map pick out from Anti-Clown Association. Imagine going with that first pick after losing game number 1. I'm going to let them know we are ready. We should be jumping into the draft in just a moment here. What are we looking for on Infernal Shrines here, Goon?
I'm just worried that this is going to be a West lobby. Let me see. Can't tell yet. Infernal Shrines, yeah, I mentioned this earlier. Pretty standard map. Lots of different playstyles can exist. Wonderful to see some Diablo stuff happen here. Maybe a Kerrigan. This is a map where ACA will flex some very interesting picks, or some comp styles to kind of play around the map.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were testing out their opponent that first game to see if they were gonna be a little bit more creative or not. But I would like to see a Kerrigan game. Give me a Kerrigan or a Sonya. As long as if Hogger isn't up, give me one of those two heroes. I just want to see it.
I was curious.
This could be a Chromie band. This could be a Chromie map also, which would be really toxic. Or actually, I'm gonna save this. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna save my final guess for later.
No. You got to be an Oracle. Say it now.
We could see a very melee-centric team composition come out from ACA here. Very, very heavy melee. I'll just say it like that.
Okay.
They have a name for it, but I don't think I'm allowed to say it on stream.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, it's looking like it's going to be that already. Okay, all right.
Malfurion Tyrael also kind of screams Tracer too, though.
Sure. It does. I just think that there's going to be a lot of bodies on the field that are going to ensure that Malfurion is safe. Now, if you're going to pick, Deckard would be an okay time to do it, I suppose. Even then, it's still tough because you've got AoE cleanse and potentially a sanctification. Don't think that's going to be a sanctification game. I think this is going to be a straight up judgment game. There's the Anduin. There's the Anduin there to support the Vala. Early hyper Vala. Yeah, we're seeing it. Look, they took the Tyrael, right? That's kind of like augments your team's sustain. There's a Tracer ban. You augment your team's sustain with the Tyrael. You still provide. You can still go Sank for your all melee team if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Things that would thwart that kind of playstyle are things like Johanna.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hogger as well with spell power reduction. Lucio makes it really hard, and then Brightwing with Emerald Wind is also really tough to work against. Oh, we're gonna see the Zagara. Okay, all right. So we're not gonna see the heavy melee. We're gonna go into something completely different. Cool. Whew. All right. This is gonna be a straight up, probably insane auto attack. Burn somebody down with the smite at level 7. It's the Swift Retribution. Ooh, there's the Kerrigan Uther, double support.
No man.
Cool.
So it begins.
Oh.
Interesting.
And here comes the roll of the dice again. So the thing with this comp ACA has drafted, they don't necessarily need to go to objective to run structures down here.
Exactly.
All of their heroes, you know.
You don't need medevac. You don't need stim drone. You throw an E on Raynor and Zagara, and you nuke buildings. And then if you get caught, there's a sanctification, rinse and repeat. This doesn't take off until level 7, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, even just because of the way this map is played, they can just say, we're not going to objective and let a couple heroes run down one lane. It doesn't even matter. Like Asmodee and Zagara, Raynor, they can all do it. Tyrael around for extra support. Still be soaking their lanes, the other lanes, and still have a couple heroes running down one and actually creating enough pressure during objectives. So it's just going to get better as the game goes on.
Was Hammer up?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, I feel like maybe Imagine should ban the Hammer, because Hammer could be pretty pog with this team composition that we see from ACA. ACA could have just like absolutely ran it down with that hero. But I call for a Kerrigan. I want to see Kerrigan, so hey, we got a Kerrigan in this game for sure. I'm excited. Let's see what happens. We got the double support, right?
I was gonna say, looks like Blaze is AFK.
Oh, sorry, ones. Oh, lots of minions are gonna be on the field as well. Wait a minute. This is level 1. Did Exterminator work on the summons, the Treant summon, the Asmodan summons, and the Zagara summons?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because it doesn't specifically say summons.
Yeah.
I know there are some talents like Gazlo has one.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. Inspired does not. Maybe it does. Let me read. Let me read what Inspired
monsters
does.
are monster summons.
Well, it doesn't. You know what? Does it say that?
It says minions.
No. The passive associated with it. Doesn't.
Oh.
But Inspire, all nearby enemy, allied minions, and mercenaries. Raynor and all nearby allied minions and mercenaries. Huh.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't say
More
anything for
summons too,
heroes.
because they took the broccoli.
Yeah, exactly. Huh. All right, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. JTR going in there onto Vince. Here's a follow-up damage. Vince walking away. No, he will go down.
Nice.
First blood here for Imagine.
I like it. The double support, JTR is the tank, is the initiator. Is the damage. You got double support. Uther and Anduin together are pretty. There's a lot of crowd control there.
Okay, and here's the other thing too: is the only kind of CC that ACA has to shut the Kerrigan down is a root, and if she's living through that and just able to continue on through the root, she's gonna be fine.
Yeah, she's not going to sleep, right?
Yeah.
It's a Treant.
Ah, see, there's the root, but they're still just turning on to Got Filth. He's barely able to get away there. 75 health left on him. In the meantime, Vince is going to go ahead and grab this camp in mid here for Anti-Clown Association.
I mean, Godfield not dying there was actually kind of clean, because it slowed the rotation to get the wave, and then they're slow on this camp as well. This Asmodan Zagara in the top lane is so toxic.
They're slow on this camp only because they got bottom camp out.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, they did. Yeah. So they got a lot to clear up here.
Yeah. This is annoying for Blaze to try and deal with a Zagara and an Asmodan in his lane, though.
Yeah.
I always hate being an offlaner and they pick some range damage that just like wails on you from halfway across the map.
Imagine it's really late to this camp, by the way. Like top lane, you
Yeah.
saw Fatal Rampage trying to determine whether he wanted to pick up top or not, and yeah. Anduin's up there dealing against Zakara and Asmodan. That's toxic.
Oh, nice route there. There's a stack on our level 4 quest. Oh, this is so annoying.
Yeah.
Bruiser camp spawns from Zagara and Asmodan. Look at
Oh,
those
boy.
demons. This
Yeah,
is
and you're
so
innovating
annoying.
too. Nentori is innovating these heroes also.
Yeah.
Oh, Asmodan just blew Zadie up with the laser. That thing does a lot of damage. If it finishes, it's a good chunk of damage.
Great team for sieging for sure, but let's see how their team fight goes. If they even bother to team fight this game. Wow, this entire time though, Vince has been on objective, so they're getting kills on the map, creating pressure on the map, and getting objective. This is just really, really big for ACA.
Yeah.
Normally you're trading one off for the other. If you're going to be getting pressure in a lane, you're not getting
Oh,
objective, but
I feel like you want to push with this. It's a frozen Punisher, so you
Yeah.
bring all hands on deck to deal with this. Instead of going to try to look for Blaze in the mid lane. Any pullers? There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I would have liked to see them push, but I guess
They are
sieging
pushing.
into-
look, they're pushing
Yeah, they
top.
are. They're pushing all the
mid.
lanes. And bottom. And
This
bottom.
is well. This is kind of what I was saying. Is even
Yeah.
without the objective, the heroes on their team can push whatever lane they
Look
want.
at the tree and it's hauling ass.
Yeah. They're gonna
Oh.
find a pick onto Nintori though. Vince getting caught here, scouted out by Fatal Rampage, but he's gonna be able to walk right on out of there. Let's take a look at the state of these lanes. Top wall down, a little bit of damage onto the fort. Mid wall down, a bit of damage onto that fort as well. Bottom wall down. So they're slowly opening up all these lanes. No fort secured quite yet, but it's a lot kind of taken off the front of these structures for only 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, Swift Retribution, Smite Grants. It doesn't say whether it's again for heroes or ally. It doesn't say. But I did see the Treant zooming. Pretty cool.
Well, Treant can be kind of scary sometimes when you're low health and he's just like booking it after you.
Here comes Kerrigan on the flank.
Let's see
Did you
who
find
JTR is
anything?
looking for here. Vince knocking Kerrigan away there. Doesn't look like
Level
they're going to
10s.
be able to find what they're looking for. Level 10's coming on line almost at the exact same time for these two teams. What's going on with these ultimates?
The crepe. There we go.
Oh. There we go.
That's a dead Zagara. I think you just go light bomb here, Zadie. I don't think there's a world where you have to go Holy Word, Salvation. Even in the mall might ruin that for you. The mall just might be really toxic to deal with anyways. Once these heroes collapse onto anybody, the mall's gonna work
Oh.
that. Asmodan died on the top side.
But he almost took the fort down for it.
Yeah, they're gonna get mid for this.
This is, yeah, see, this is the unfortunate thing here is, sure, Magic can run around and get these picks all over the map, but Anti-Clown Association is getting value in trades for these picks in terms of structure damage. Top fort is almost down. Mid fort is getting incredibly low as well. And what has Imagine done with those deaths? Basically, nothing.
Clear waves, clear waves.
Yeah.
Get more XP.
They are a little bit ahead on experience right now, but these structures are really going to matter.
Oh, Zagara. There's the maw. It comes out.
Kelsier should be out unless Fatal Rampage is going to commit behind the fort. He's just hurtling. Go, go, go!
Oh, no!
He still got bunker. He's fine. Oh, I would have just continued for it. You're already in there anyway.
I would have inted myself for it. Absolutely.
I would have blown the
Oh,
bunker.
he doesn't even leave. No, Kerrigan looking for the big flank. There's a
Rain of
stun,
Vengeance.
another one.
And Tori with the healing coming through here. They looked at Maka. The combo doesn't quite connect. Rue comes out. That also is a miss here. And they are now turning back around, looking to chase Imagine down. There's the ultimate out from...
No, Blaze, what are you doing? Come from the
Azmodan.
flank. Oh, no. Fatal Rampage coming from front to back. Could just, that's actually tragic. I was watching Blaze. Instead of coming straight behind him and cutting them off, flanks back around, walks back around to where his team is, and then shows from that side. Oh, that's so tragic. I was hoping that big flank was going to come.
And once again, ACA, they're creating pressure on the map, and are still doing objective at the same time. Zagara, 25 minions already picked up. There's the jet propulsion in. They're looking for the kills here. Raynor will go down. The light bomb to follow up that engage. Got Filth is going to be fine. The Maw to shut it down. Here is the Sanctification. Bunker dropped, and so is the Chrysalis used on Kerrigan to keep JTR alive.
I don't know when that Sank came out, but okay.
We're for fun Sanctors here.
True. Man, I'm still reeling from that potential flank. It would have been so disgusting.
JTR looking for that engage once again. Not quite able to make it work out. Here's Maka looking at Virtuoso. Oh, I feel like that D-shield might have been the wrong target to land on there. Maybe a misclick, maybe not. But Dentori incredibly low. They're looking at JTR. Fatal Rampage trying to just keep up with Gottfeld.
Treant!
Charging forward. Yeah, it's scary, man. Treant is...
He's throwing the smite underneath it, and it's just hauling ass. Look. Let's see if he does it again. No. Yeah, the D shield came out. I feel like you would have just all R'd if he was looking to save himself, but I think he just decided to throw it on Kerrigan before he died. It was like one last ride. It's like, get in there.
Yeah, maybe. I guess if somebody's gonna go down, Uther is your best choice since he can still provide healing for the team.
Fatal Rampage just died to the objective laser.
Oh my goodness!
Oh! No! My lord!
Oh, so unfortunate. They're gonna push in and secure this keep while they're here. They've now got a nice couple level lead on Imagine as well. Looking at their level 16s, Imagine way behind on experience after that. Punisher secured and 2 keeps down. They're just pushing straight on for core because why not? They have the minions. They can make their own minion waves basically with their team. So see if they can finish it off. Virtuoso getting incredibly low, drops the D shield onto Anduin. They go in with the jet propulsion. JTR back up now, trying to find the combo. Core is falling 30% and going down. Light bomb's going to be used, but the Sanctification coming out. Kelsier continuing just to wail away on the core here. Breakwood's trying to create some space, chasing him off. The members of Imagine are getting picked off one by one. Down goes the Blaze and Uther. The core falls next, and this will be ACA with a 2-0 here.
GG.
GG's.
Yeah.
Well played.
I think Virtuoso clicks D shield on themselves or tries to click D shield because at that time the Anduin got the D shield.
Yeah.
So I think they're not alt Ring. That's unfortunate. That's what happens. You know, I get it. Hey, if you're like a main tank enthusiast and I'm playing the Uther. Look, you gotta be a support player to truly understand the nuances of the Uther and the main tank Uther. Hey, if you're running main tank Uther, let your support main play it. That's how I feel. Anyway.
Chat saying 3 to 5 and 2 levels down. What's happening? Well, keep in mind there's a huge player diff here between these two teams. ACA is filled with people that have experience playing in CCL. They've been playing in NGS together for several seasons. It's just like, this is a beast of a team to beat. This is going to be one of the best teams in Storm Div if they win their qualifier tonight, likely. So, you know, it's just they're a tough team, really.
Yeah.
5 to 5 in kills though, like looking at that, it's not too bad. But the fact of the matter was, it's every time that Imagine was getting these kills. They were just playing cleanup crew and having to go deal with all the pressure that an Asmodan and Zakara, Raynor with his Inspires create in these lanes. It's really, really rough.
Yeah, the double support just didn't have enough wave clear to deal with all the trash that ACA was spawning on the map.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a hard game.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
So toxic.
I mean, ACA is also, like, historically in NGS pulled out annoying drafts like this and a little bit of different flavor here or there. Same with the crews or the players of Diamond Hands, which a lot of these players have played on as well. So it's not too surprising to see this kind of draft come out from them. But GG's to ACA. Good luck in the finals. Imagine picking up some points. We'll see here at the end of the night what the points are looking like and which other teams will be qualifying based on points. I'm not sure. I saw a couple days ago the point score somewhere, but I can't find it now, so I'm not sure what the standings are looking like there. But best of luck on qualifying based on points. Let's head on back to Goon and I wrap up here. You guys can watch the finals. ACA will be taking on someone. I haven't looked at the bracket in a while. Let me see if it's been updated. But that'll be happening on the Nexus Gaming channel. Goon, where can people find you? Either 30 Carats or Caffeinated Nights.
30 Carats, Caffeinated Nights.
Is 30 Carats just 30K?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like CCL 30K, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all can find me on Twitch at GoonGGWP. I'll probably be streaming after the Storm Division qualifiers are done. Catch me there. We'll be talking. I've just been hanging out, playing Elden Ring and whatever, and just talking about CCL, what's gonna happen next for Wild Heart, and just hanging out. AMA, ask me anything. And you can find me on Twitter at GoonGGWP. Use hashtag WH touch some grass. Go out there, touch some grass. Share a picture of yourself living outside, doing something outside, and to be entered in for a chance to win a Wild Heart t-shirt, which, by the way, you can go to wildheartesports.com and go check out our merch that is up there, launched, ready to go. Easy to pick up and buy. We got some shirts, we got coffee mugs, there's notebooks, there's stuff for your dogs as well, or cats, if cats are into that. I don't know, I don't have a cat. But yeah, check it out. And then on Instagram also at GoonGGWP. You can see me post pictures of my dogs and my excursions outside in the grass and so on and so forth. But yeah.
As for me, I'm picking up casts where needed, not necessarily going out of my way to grab them myself, but you can maybe catch me casting some Storm Div or some NGS as the season starts up here soon. But my streams have been very sporadic right now, so if you enjoy casting Heroes of the Storm, hit that follow button. I'm still here doing it. I don't think I'm going to stop anytime soon, but we might add some variety or just slow down on the stream side of things as I look to do more IRL stuff. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to send you on over to the Nexus Gaming Series channel for the finals between ACA, and I don't think the other series has wrapped up quite yet. But that'll be happening on the Nexus Gaming Series channel anyways right now. So thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see you whenever I stream again. Bye, guys.
Peace out.